Right, so hello and welcome to another 90 Day Fiancé video on Arthur TV. So last time out we looked at Big Ed and his Filipino girlfriend Rose. We watched them meet for the first time in Manila airport before spending their first night together in separate hotel beds. The next day, the pair went out onto the streets of Manila for a day of shopping, where Ed first aired his concerns that he might be being scammed by Rose and her sister Maria, and things went rapidly downhill from there. Ed's insecurities got the better of him, leading to Rose storming off to spend the night alone in a different hotel, and Ed to wander off heartbroken, questioning whether he still believes in love. Today, however, is a brand new day. It's the morning after the fallout, and Big Ed has his sights set on redemption.
I haven't seen or spoken to Rose since last night when I asked her to take the STD test. I'm feeling like it's over.
Well, it would be pretty justified if she thought it was over too. I mean, come on Ed, you demanded she take an STD test, pushed her to tears on her past, and you put mayonnaise in your hair. It's not a good combo.
But I'm not ready to give up yet. So I decided to text her in Tagalog as a form of respect and ask her to meet me at a cafe nearby at 2 o'clock. And I pray to God that she shows up.
The Google translated text. The modern day love letter. To be fair, why wouldn't she show up? Who'd want to pass up on the opportunity of marrying this handsome guy?
My God, you're greasy.
Well, thank you for coming. I wanted to tell you face to face that I'm sorry. And that I trust you now, with no question.
Really?
Really?
You know, as messed up as this whole situation is, there's definitely a good side to Ed, isn't there? It's kind of nice to see him just straight up admitting he was wrong and apologising. No weird gaslighting or emotional manipulation. I mean, I know that sets the bar quite low, but it is 90 Day Fiancé after all.
Last night you hurt me, right? So I'm angry. For me, it's hurt my past. So you don't ask me again for you want the test?
Never. I want you to know that my heart hears you. And I will always trust you, and I'll always love you.
Jesus, steady on there, mate. You've only known her 3 days. I mean, keep up the apology. Just relax on the long-term commitments.
From this day forward. Because I never want what last night to ever happen, ever. You're teaching me that I need to learn how to love.
Oh God, he's pulling on my heartstrings now. You know what? I'm ready to give him a second chance. A little bit cheesy, but I'll let him have it.
I want to see the future. I don't want to see the past because I want to move on with you and my son.
That's all I want.
So Rose forgives Ed and she's ready to move on. It's been 3 days and we've been up, down and up again. How long until the next fallout, do you think?
So, I was wondering if you would stay one more night with me here in Manila so you and I can relax and spend some time together.
Sure, why not?
And then tomorrow, we'll go see your family and your dad and your son. So why don't we go back to the hotel?
Let's go.
Let's go.
So the pair go off and spend the night together in a hotel. And for some weird reason, the camera crew are there the morning after to find out how it went.
Last night, we made love. It was awesome.
That's so gross.
Let's put it this way. I'm not only on cloud 9, but I can't wait to do it again. I think she enjoyed it.
You know, I somehow doubt that. I mean, come on, he's been on a 29-year dry spell. It was probably the most awkward 12 seconds of the relationship so far for her.
But she doesn't like my beard. Can I have a kiss?
No, I don't like your beard. It's hurt on me. Ouch.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Give me just a little.
It's hurt. Shave it.
Oh, she really doesn't want to kiss, does she? If that's how she reacted when he asked her for a kiss, imagine how she reacted when she first saw him naked. Actually, on second thought, never mind. Don't imagine that.
Okay, here's the deal.
What?
Don't be mad at me, but last night when I noticed that your legs were kind of like mine. They were hairy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
So I'll make you a deal. If you shave your legs, I'll shave my beard.
Why? They shave my legs.
Leg hair, it just seems kind of less feminine for a woman. So I don't like leg hair. It's gross.
Ed, you idiot. From redemption right back to incel in the doghouse in literally less than a day. How is this sweaty little garden gnome going to say something as insignificant as leg hair is gross? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not having a go at him at all for having a preference. Prefer women without leg hair? Alright. Prefer men without facial hair? Fine. But saying it's not feminine, what does that even mean? Says who? And saying it's outright gross, I mean, it's just the final nail in this 4'11" coffin. You just can't be that picky when you look like you've evolved to survive car crashes.
So it's soft. Your legs will be soft like my skin. Come on. Either that or you kiss me.
No, guys. Okay.
I wait for you. I love you.
I love how he's like, shave your legs, and she's like, no. And he's like, it's either that or you kiss me. And she just bolts off to shave her legs. Like, all right, you didn't have to threaten me. And the groans she makes when he says that he's waiting for her and he loves her. They literally met 3 days ago and they're already 10 years past their honeymoon period.
What do you see?
I see what I like. Very nice.
You too. Shape your beard.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Go.
So Ed goes to sharpen up before the couple go off to meet Rose's family. But although Ed has gotten over Rose's past, his concerns that he's being scammed haven't gone away.
It's awkward meeting Rose's sister Maria because we have this secret. Okay. You know, she asked me for money and asked me not to tell Rose. And I still don't know if Rose is involved or not.
Well, if it wasn't a scam, she's been reinvesting well. Look at her out here moving Supreme and Filer. You know, I never understood why he didn't just ask for a receipt so he could see what she was spending the money on.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Maria. Very nice to meet you.
Ngayong nakita ko si Ed ng personal, mas maliit siya sa akin. Saka, yung medyo mataba nga siya.
And this is your store.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen this on video when we chat.
He's a bit of a spectacle, isn't he? Do you remember in the last video when we said that Rose looked really shocked when she met him? Like she couldn't understand how a human was built like this? That's literally exactly what I see on Maria's face. I think she's a little less subtle about it though. Rose was like, he's big but he's short, but Maria's just out here like,
stupid fat hobbit.
Follow me, follow me.
Okay.
Follow.
Okay.
Yes,
Hello.
my family, my sisters.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Brother-in-law of Rose.
It's very nice to meet you.
What do you think of my home? What do you think?
Well,
What do you say?
where are the windows?
oh for God's sakes Ed, you are absolutely useless. This family have welcomed you into their home and put out a really nice spread for you. Probably spent loads of their time and disposable income in making the meal that you're about to eat. And the only thing that you can say is, where are the windows? I mean, I like to think that he's nervous and just doesn't know what to say, but I think that's giving him too much credit.
Big windows.
That's not a window. Okay, that's okay. No flying bats or cockroaches.
I don't want
I
that.
don't know. You don't know.
Why is he so concerned about these windows? Maybe he wasn't being rude. Maybe he's just worried that at 4'11", a bat or a flying cockroach might just swoop in the middle of the night and take him away.
It's all open up above. And they don't really have a front door. It's just a kind of a curtain of paper CD covers. And it's all concrete with sheets hanging, you know, covering, I guess, to make it more homely. And I expected it to be, you know, pretty bad, but this is really bad.
You know, this is probably the biggest problem I have with Ed. Like, she walks in and she's so happy to be there and so happy to be at home, and his first reaction is like, God, this is so bad. Lucky Rose has me as her white knight to rescue her from these slums. It's one of those things that you kind of worry he's going to hold over her head in future. Like in any argument, he'll just turn around and be like, oh, well, without me, you'd still be in that dump with no windows, so you owe me. It's a shame as well, because I think underneath it all, there's definitely a likability about Ed. Like, he's definitely fun to roast, but I do find myself quite liking him as a bloke. That being said though, he is just another one of these Americans in this really weird, messed up world of acquiring young, pretty Southeast Asian girls for brides, basically in exchange for a green card. And that is pretty hard to look past. I mean, as happy as she might be, you can definitely tell the poverty that she's coming from. And it makes a lot more sense why she's doing what she's doing and why there are so many others that are doing the same. Well, for now at least, this video has brought us up to speed with the latest episode. But there are some pretty big rumours going around, and if they're to be believed, Rose has actually gotten married to another woman. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that one night she spent with Ed put her off men for life. But anyway, as soon as that episode's out, I'll be working on a part 3, so if you're curious to find out what happens next, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Anyway, that is unfortunately all we have time for today, so as always, the links to my Instagram, Twitter and other social media will be down below. Also, between now and the next upload, I'll be Twitch streaming some games and just chatting, so if you want to come say hi, the link to that will be down below as well. So yeah, thanks for watching and hopefully I'll catch you on the next upload. Bye for now.